What's up? What's up? So, what do I think about when Reggie Miller was on All That Smoke and he said that Michael Jordan was the Shaquille O'Neal of shooting guards? That's a heck of a compliment because that shows you how strong he was, how mentally, how he was just dominant. I would say that. If I got asked to pick three players that were the most influential of the last 40 years of their impact dominance, I'd say Jordan, Shaq, and Steph Curry. You know, um, because you really couldn't defend it. You really didn't have no answer. And I think that's befitting. I know, listen, I'll be the first to say this. Wilt Chamberlain was a greater overall athlete. Incredible. Like that's on some Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds type of tip. Jim Thorpe, like you go Jim Brown, OJ Simpson, like someone who did something that was incredible for said time and era where, it's like it's on Jesse Owens type. It's amazing. But Shaquille O'Neal, in my modern eyes, there has not been a more dominant center player because they had to change everything around him. And for people that say, "Well, he underachieved or didn't do this," he overachieved in this capacity because imagine you getting pounced on and you kept people gainfully employed. Nowadays, you will never have four centers on the team. Nowadays, they make up fouls to other people. You got to scratch your head how anybody that's playing today. When I saw LeBron James had the 18 free throw attempt shots and all that, I'm like, what? Because to me, unless it was Shaquille O'Neal, nobody I've seen deserves the half of what Shaq. You couldn't guard it, you couldn't defend it, and you couldn't ref it. So nobody, LeBron included. So that's a great compliment from Reggie Miller to say that about him. He was strong, he was flex, he was powerful. You know, I might not be all at the altar of Michael Jordan like some other people is, but let me put it to you like this. He's 20 rows stairs higher than LeBron James will ever be. Okay, so let's just get that out the way. He dominated, He dominated. Just like Shaq dominated, just like Curry dominated the position. And when you dominate and you strong, mentally or physical, no one can impede on that. They can't get into it. But anyway, I thought that was a great point that Reggie Miller made. He called him the Shaq of shooting guards. Well, that's a heck of a compliment. That's the ultimate compliment, because to me, the dominance, the power, the strength, you can't even prepare for it. You could sit there and tell people, well, we're going to try to get him or we're going to try to do this. Good luck with that. Talking about it and doing it is two different things. Taking that pounding and know you can't move that mountain is two different things. So I would just say that, hey, that speaks of volumes about how great uh, that man's game was and is. And it puts things in perspective, because again, some often than not, you want to look at somebody and that you see, and that's a once in a lifetime type of thing. There hasn't been another Shaquille O'Neal. And though Kobe was great, there was never been another Michael Jordan. And there has not been another Steph Curry yet. You see people try to give you emulation and imitation. Ain't nothing like the real thing. That's 101. And that's a great compliment because the forces and the powers and to have to do that. So that's where I stand with that. And I think that was a great compliment by Reggie Miller on that one. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. Peace.